Hi, this is Besito. As always, I decided to make a video of Belie Belkan toné, Saint Michael, in the 21 divisions. We are in September. This is his month. This is the time that everybody takes to celebrate him and do feasts. Fiesta de Palo, Fiesta de Misterio. Many kinds of celebrations are made throughout the month of September. His date is September 29th, which is at the end of the month. And Belie Belcan is, of course, one of the most popular spirits in Dominican Voodoo or 21 divisions in the Dominican Republic. Belie Belcan Toné, Saint Michael, San Miguel. Uh, so I'm going to talk a bit about him. I'm not going to go super deep into it because, again, I don't want to confuse people. I like to give basic information so people can relate to it more. Okay, so Belie Belcan Toné, a question that I am often asked: does he exist in Haiti? Is he a known Loa in Haiti? Belie Belcan Toné. The answer is yes. Belie Belcan Toné exists in Haiti, and a lot of people syncretize him the same way. Saint Michael. Uh, what happens is, depending on the region or the lineage of voodoo that people are practicing, he is called different names. So in a Son lineage, many people know that spirit or Lua as Agautone, which is again syncretized with Saint Michael. Basically, it's the same spirit. Once we go up to the mid part of Haiti, let's say north, we're going to go to Gonaive, same thing happens. It's the same spirit, just becomes different names because we have to look at the root of certain Lua in Africa also. In Africa, basically, Belie Belcan Toné comes from a lineage of Lua that descend from Hevioso. And Dahomey Hevioso is the god or Vodun of thunder, lightning. Um, he is a justice Vodun. He is a very strong and one of the highest ranking Voduns in Africa. Same thing happens in the Dominican Republic. Belie Belcan Toné is, the god of or the Loa of storms. That's why his name has toné, which is thunder in Creole. So he is a god of thunder, lightning because his sword is said to be of fire, which is lightning. Again, he's a justice maker. That's why he's syncretized with Saint Michael, which Saint Michael becomes basically the same type of spirit or entity in the Catholic Church or even in pagan beliefs before Christianity or whatever. So it's basically the same concept, and this is why he was syncretized so perfectly with Saint Michael. In Gonaive, like I was saying, a lot of people worship Kebiesu. Kebiesu, again, same thing. Kebiesu, Heviesu, or Hevioso, or Kevioso. In Haiti, mostly they say Kebiesu. So the temple of Mystique Souvenance worships or does service to Kebiesu, which is basically the same deity or Loi or Vodun, whichever you want to call it, depending on your belief system. So once we go up north, even further north, towards Cap Haitien or Cap, again, it's the lineage of Vodun found in Haiti that most relates or is exactly the same as the most prevalent one in the Dominican Republic, which is Cha-Cha, same type of belief. In the north, Agau, Toné, of the South, or Ason, is known with the same name in the North, which is uh, Agau Toné, but they pronounce it different. So it becomes Agu, Agau, or Agu, or Ogu Toné. So people confused it a little bit, and because of Agu or Ogu Toné, they thought it was an Ogun, but he is not an Ogun. In the Dominican Republic, people say the same thing. Ogun Belie Belkan Toné. But what happens is it's a mispronunciation. It's a way that it's pronounced in the North, but they're just trying to say the same thing. Agau Toné. So in the North, they just say it differently. Ogu Toné. When it comes when it transfers over to the Dominican Republic, people say Ogun Belie Belkan Toné. Okay, and so people kind of have him as an Ogun, but an Ogun of the air. But it's definitely, he's definitely not an Ogun. He's an air spirit. He's an air loa. He's a weather vodun, as he is in Africa with Kevioso or Hevioso. He is basically a weather loa of thunder, lightning, again associated with justice and all these things. Agau, the name Agau in Africa, among the Dahomey people, Agau is a term that is associated with the military generals or chiefs. So Agau is a term or a title name for the chief of the military, or one of the chiefs. I don't know if it's a general, equivalent to a general, something of that sort. So that's why he is called in Spanish, in the 21 divisions, Jefe de la Milicia, the chief of the military, basically. So again, all this is transferred over to Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Agau Toné is a very strong loa. Belie Belkan Toné, same thing, strong loa in the Dominican Republic. He is the chief of the military, and he is the patron of the police force, and I think the military force, if I'm not mistaken. So on his day, they make parades in the capital and feasts in many places, and a lot of military service people or police service people go and honor him at a church dedicated for St. Michael in the capital. And they make a parade, and the police force band plays, and it's a big thing. So why the name Belie Belkan Toné? Again, we have to analyze the language. It's Creole, but it's Creole mainly from the north. So Belie Belkan is just a nickname used for Agau Toné, or as pronounced in the north, Agu or Ogu Toné. Okay, so Belie Belkan, what does it mean? Belie, Belie, we can analyze it in two forms. Belie or Belie. Bel means beautiful. Belie, beautiful you are. Belie, Belkan. Belkan is just a corruption of Belkan, beautiful archangel. And who's he syncretized? The beautiful archangel St. Michael. So Belie Belkan or Belie Belkan is just a praise name for the same loa Agau Toné, or Agu Toné or Gu Toné as they pronounce it in the north of Haiti, and Ogun Belie Belkan Toné in the Dominican Republic. So Belie Belcan is just a praise name for this spirit, which became kind of like the official name for him in the Dominican Republic. And that's basically how we can connect everything. And that's what the name means, and that's what it is. That's what who the spirit is, or the Loa, Vodun, whatever you want to call it is. And that's the root of the Loa. Also, so Belie Belcan is, as I said, Saint Michael, or he is represented with Saint Michael. His date is September 29th. That's his celebration date. But people celebrate Belie Belcan throughout September, throughout the whole month. People do feasts, and even extends to October, because, you know, there's not enough time for all the feasts. So people even in October are throwing feasts for Belie Belcan toné. Belie Belcan toné, like I was saying, is Jefe de la Milicia, the chief of the military, the chief of the 21 divisions in the Dominican Republic mainly. He is the one of the highest Loa, closest to God, or Papa Bundie, however you want to call it, the great creator. He is considered one of the closest ones. He is considered the wind, the storm, thunder, lightning, justice, as is Saint Michael in its Christian view. Belie Belcan, when he mounts people, takes on the appearance of an older person, because Belie Belcan is believed to be an older, small statured person. So Belie Belcan is believed to be an older, small statured person, but people misjudge him because of his stature or being small. People think that he's not strong, but he's one of the strongest Loa. So in his songs, there's always reference to that. Yo soy chiquito, pero jodón. I'm little, but I'm also strong, powerful, and I can defend myself. So don't play with me. Yo tumbo uno, yo tumbo dos. Si se descuidan, lo tumbo a todo. This is a popular verse in his songs. I knock one down, I knock two down. If you don't pay attention, I'll knock them all down. So again, it's referring to many things, the elements of weather, the lightning, the thunder. People get shook. They even fall sometimes. Or when lightning hits you, you're dead. You fall to the ground. And the same way he comes to possession, that happens. And when people, the groups of music in the ceremonies sing to him, people get knocked down. They feel the spirit of Belie Belcan toné and get possessed. So when, again, Belie Belcan toné is an older man. He speaks with an older voice. You'll notice that he has a bad leg, so he sometimes limps. The leg may vary from servant to servant. Sometimes he doesn't have a limp leg, depending on the servant which mounts him. Belie Belcan toné likes his tafia, his rum, dark preferably, and he likes strong Dominican rum. He likes his cigar. He likes his machete or a sword. A lot of people put swords to Belie Belcan because, as you can see, he's a warrior. And same thing with Saint Michael. Saint Michael has a sword. In Africa, they use swords, they use blades, they use machete, all kinds of things. Same thing. So in Haiti and Dominican Republic, this deity uses a machete or sword. Sometimes even daggers are placed in offering to him. What else can I elaborate on with Belie Belcan toné? His color is green and red. Green and red are his colors. His favorite dish is the emblematic dish of the 21 divisions, which is goat. So when there is a ceremony for Belie Belcan toné, there's always a goat sacrificed because that's his favorite his favorite offering. Usually they sacrifice a brown or brown and white goat, or even a white one, depending what's available. So goat is the favorite offering of Belie Belcan toné. He also likes moro de habichuela roja, which is red bean rice, or white rice and red beans. He likes all types of tubers like plantains, which is a staple for just about all Loa. He likes cassave and things like that, but mainly the goat. He also takes roosters or chickens, which are reddish in color, or white and red in color. But again, goat is his thing. If you want to please Belie Belcan toné, you better make him some goat. Again, his musuao, fula, pañuelos, cloth, whatever you want to call it, green and red. It can just be green or green with red. Those are his colors. What else can I elaborate on him? Belie Belcan. So yeah, like I said, Belie Belcan is the chief of the 21 divisions. He is in the hierarchy of the 21 divisions, the boss, the highest one. He is very respected. When he comes down, people have to be pretty silent because he talks usually in a low voice. And if he gets loud, you better be careful because he might be mad. So he's not a Loa like all to play with, but less Belie Belcan. He can be he can joke around with you. He likes to have a good time when he's in a good mood. So it's best to keep him in a good mood and on the good side. Belie Belcan toné. And that's about it. Belie Belcan toné. I hope you guys enjoy this simple video, and I hope I didn't make it too confusing. Belie Belcan toné, San Miguel. Gracias a la misericordia. Like, subscribe. Let me know what other videos you would like to hear.